Nepal. The very name sounds like a whisper from a distant, almost mythical place. It conjures images of snow-capped peaks piercing the clouds, a world away from our own. This is a country nestled between two giants, China to the north and India to the south. It's a small nation, yet it holds within its borders some of the most dramatic landscapes on Earth. Imagine a place where the land rises from steamy tropical jungles in the south to the highest point on our planet in the north. This incredible range of altitudes creates a breathtaking variety of scenery. Many people know Nepal for one thing above all else: the Himalayas. This immense mountain range is the country's spine, its crown, and its very soul. 8 of the world's 10 highest mountains stand proudly here, including the legendary Mount Everest, known to the Nepalese as Sagarmatha, the goddess of the sky. These are not just mountains, they are sacred places, homes to gods and spirits in local folklore. Their sheer scale is almost impossible to comprehend until you see them for yourself, their jagged peaks glowing in the dawn light. But to think of Nepal as only mountains is to see just one part of a much richer picture. Below the icy giants lie rolling green hills, terraced with fields that cascade down the slopes like giant staircases. These hills are the heartland of Nepal, where most of its people live. Here, life moves at a different pace, dictated by the seasons and the rhythms of agriculture. Beyond the hills, in the southern part of the country, lies the Terai. This is a flat, fertile plain, a world of dense jungles and grasslands. It is a place teeming with life, a vibrant contrast to the stark beauty of the Himalayas. The story of Nepal is not just written in its mountains and jungles, it is etched into the very stones of its ancient valleys. The Kathmandu Valley, in particular, is the historical and cultural heart of the nation. It is not just one city, but a collection of 3 ancient royal cities, Kathmandu, Patan, and Bhaktapur. Each was once its own kingdom, ruled by kings who competed to build the most magnificent temples, palaces, and squares. This rivalry left behind an incredible legacy of art and architecture. Walking through these cities feels like stepping back in time, with every corner revealing another masterpiece of craftsmanship. Imagine wandering through the narrow, cobbled lanes of Bhaktapur. The air is thick with the smell of incense and clay pottery drying in the sun. The sound of temple bells mixes with the chatter of daily life. Or picture yourself in Patan Durbar Square, surrounded by a dense concentration of stunning Nuwari architecture. The intricate wood carvings on the windows and doorways are so detailed they seem almost alive. The valleys are more than just open-air museums. They are living, breathing spaces where the past and present coexist in a fascinating dance. You might see a saffron-robed monk checking his smartphone. Nepal is not just a place, it is its people. The country is a vibrant mosaic of different ethnic groups, each with its own language, customs, and traditions. There are more than 125 distinct ethnic groups. In the mountains, you might meet the hardy Sherpa people, renowned for their mountaineering skills and their deep connection to the Himalayas. This rich cultural tapestry means that life in Nepal is full of color and variety. Every group has its own traditional dress, its own music and dance, and its own special festivals. The warmth and hospitality of the Nepali people are legendary. No matter where you go, you are likely to be greeted with a gentle namaste, a gesture of respect with palms pressed together. Faith is the thread that weaves this diverse tapestry together. The spiritual landscape is dominated by Hinduism and Buddhism, but they are practiced with a unique syncretism found nowhere else. This beautiful harmony is a testament to the tolerance and peaceful nature of the Nepali people. This spirit is the true heart of Nepal. To find the true soul of Nepal, you must venture into the hills. Here, in the countless small villages that dot the landscape, life moves to a different rhythm dictated by the sun, the moon, and the changing seasons. The day begins before dawn with the sound of roosters crowing. Women in colorful clothes work in the fields, their laughter and songs carrying on the breeze. Children play in the dusty lanes, their faces full of joy and curiosity. Life in the villages is deeply communal. People rely on each other for everything. If a family is building a new house, the entire village will come to help. This sense of community creates a powerful social safety net. Returning to a city like Kathmandu after the tranquility of the villages is a jolt to the senses. The narrow streets of the old city are a constant hive of activity. Motorbikes weave expertly through the crowds. Shopkeepers call out, advertising their wares, from shimmering pashminas to intricate silver jewelry. The aroma of street food, spicy samosas, sizzling momos, and sweet tea, drifts from roadside stalls. Daily life in the city is a fascinating blend of the ancient and the modern. In the morning, you will see people making their way to centuries-old temples. Just a few steps away, young Nepalese in trendy clothes gather in modern cafes. Whether in a small village up in the mountains or a busy apartment in the city, there's one thing that's super important in Nepali life: family. Here, family means a lot more than just parents and kids. It includes grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Showing respect to older people is a huge part of family life. Grandparents are looked up to for their smarts and experience. Young people learn from a very early age to show respect to their elders. Marriage isn't just two people getting together. It's like two families joining forces. The wedding itself is a huge event, a colorful and fancy party that can go on for several days. In Nepal, the year is not just marked by the changing seasons, but by a vibrant and seemingly endless cycle of festivals. The Nepali calendar is a beautiful mosaic, painted with the colors of countless yatras and pujas. Of all the festivals in Nepal, none is more important than Dashain. This magnificent 15-day celebration is the longest and most auspicious festival in the country. Families gather and the younger members receive tika from their elders. Following closely is Tihar, the festival of lights. In the evenings, every home, shop and temple is decorated with dazzling displays of oil lamps, candles and colorful electric lights, transforming the cool autumn nights into a warm, magical wonderland. For many, the true reason to come to Nepal is to walk. It is to put one foot in front of the other and journey into the heart of the greatest mountains on earth. Trekking in Nepal is not just a holiday, it is a pilgrimage. The journey to Everest Base Camp is one of the most famous treks in the world, a classic adventure that draws people from every corner of the globe. It is a formidable challenge, a 2-week trek that takes you deep into the Khumbu Valley. With every day of walking, the mountains grow larger and more imposing, until the final breathtaking reveal of Everest itself. It is a humbling sight, a reminder of nature's immense power and our own small place within it. While Everest may have the fame, the Annapurna region holds a special place in the hearts of many trekkers. The centerpiece of the region is the Annapurna Massif, a stunning collection of peaks over 8,000 meters high. The trek to the Annapurna Sanctuary takes you into a magnificent natural amphitheater, a vast bowl of mountains surrounded on all sides by towering snow-covered peaks. Standing in the sanctuary is an experience of pure awe. The journey through the Annapurna region is as enchanting as the destination. You pass through vibrant villages where life has remained unchanged for generations. The tea houses are cozy and welcoming, run by local families. While the Himalayas dominate the imagination, Nepal's southern plains hide a completely different kind of adventure. Here, in the hot, humid lowlands of the Terai, lies a world of dense jungles, vast grasslands, and incredible wildlife. This is the domain of the Royal Bengal tiger and the greater one-horned rhinoceros. A visit to one of Nepal's national parks is a journey into a scene from the Jungle Book. You might spot a rhino bathing in a muddy pool. The best way to explore this wild domain is on a jungle safari. Imagine yourself perched atop an elephant, moving silently through the tall grass. The sense of anticipation is electric. Around every bend, there is the possibility of a remarkable encounter. The spirit of adventure in Nepal extends far beyond trekking and jungle safaris. For the truly daring, there is the thrill of bungee jumping. Imagine standing on a suspension bridge, 160 meters above the wild Botakoshi River Gorge. Nepal is also rapidly becoming a world-class destination for paragliding. Taking off from a hillside above Pokhara, you soar like a bird, with the magnificent Annapurna Range as your backdrop and the serene Thewa Lake spread out beneath you. The country's steep gorges and raging snow-fed rivers make it one of the world's top destinations for whitewater rafting and kayaking. The spirit of exploration is about pushing your own boundaries, whatever they may be. If there is one single dish that fuels the entire nation of Nepal, it is dal bhat. This is not just a meal, It is a cultural institution, the very heartbeat of Nepalese cuisine. At its simplest, it consists of dal, bhat, and tarkari. This combination, served on a large metal plate, is the cornerstone of the daily diet for most Nepalese. It is eaten twice a day, every day, from the highest mountain villages to the busiest city streets. The familiar phrase, dal bhat power, 24-hour. Eating dal bhat is an experience in itself. You mix the dal and tarkari into the rice, creating a personalized combination with every mouthful. One of the best things about ordering dal bhat is the offer of second, third, or even fourth helpings. While dal bhat is definitely number one, Nepali food is actually super varied and tasty. Maybe the most famous Nepali food after dal bhat is momos. These yummy steamed or fried dumplings are the country's favorite snack. To truly understand Nepal's food culture, you must visit a local market or bazaar. This is where the heart of the community's culinary life beats the strongest. It is a chaotic, colorful, and utterly captivating assault on the senses. The spice stalls are particularly beautiful, with their colorful powders, brilliant yellow turmeric, deep red chili, and earthy brown cumin, arranged in neat cones. It is a photographer's dream and a chef's paradise. The Kathmandu Valley is not just a place to live, it is a sacred geography. It honestly feels like an enormous open-air museum where every corner holds a piece of history. The valley is home to an astonishing 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Let's begin in Kathmandu's own Durbar Square. This is the ancient heart of the city, a sprawling complex of palaces, courtyards, and temples. It was here that the city's kings were once crowned and from where they ruled. The architecture is honestly just breathtaking. Intricately carved wooden windows tell stories of gods and mythical beasts. Towering, multi-roofed pagodas seem to reach for the sky. A short journey takes you to the neighboring city of Patan, also known as Lalitpur, the City of Beauty. Its Durbar Square is perhaps the most stunning of the three in the valley. It is a harmonious arrangement of temples and palaces. The stone Krishna Mandir is a masterpiece, its walls covered in carvings depicting scenes from the Hindu epics. Nearby is the Golden Temple, a magnificent Buddhist monastery shimmering with gilded metalwork. Then there is Bhaktapur, the city of devotees. Of the three ancient kingdoms, Bhaktapur has perhaps best preserved its medieval character. Stepping into its Durbar Square feels like traveling back in time. Just beyond the city centers of Kathmandu lie two of the most significant spiritual sites in all of Asia. The first is Pashupatinath Temple, the most sacred Hindu shrine in Nepal, situated on the banks of the holy Bagmati River. The most powerful experience at Pashupatinath is witnessing the open-air cremation ceremonies on the riverbanks. It is believed that to be cremated here allows the soul to be released from the cycle of rebirth. Families gather to perform the last rites for their loved ones with quiet dignity and reverence. Watching this ancient ritual is a profound reminder of the impermanence of life. A short distance away, the atmosphere changes completely. You arrive at the great stupa of Buddhanath, one of the largest in the world. The stupa is a magnificent white dome, topped by a golden tower painted with the giant, all-seeing eyes of the Buddha. Buddhanath is the heart of Tibetan Buddhism in Nepal. Devotees, many of them Tibetan refugees, circle the stupa clockwise, spinning prayer wheels and murmuring Om Mani Padme Hum. From the tower, colorful prayer flags radiate outwards like sunbeams, carrying mantras on the wind. The air is thick with the scent of juniper incense and the low hum of chanting monks. To complete a spiritual journey through Nepal, one must travel south to the flat, sultry plains of the Terai. Here lies Lumbini, the birthplace of Siddhartha Gautama, the man who would become the Buddha. The site is marked by a stone pillar erected by the great Indian Emperor Ashoka in 249 BC, a powerful physical link to the ancient past. Within the sacred garden lies the exact spot where Queen Maya Devi gave birth to Prince Siddhartha. Surrounding the sacred garden is a vast monastic zone where countries from all over the world have built magnificent temples and monasteries, each in its own distinct national style. It is a fascinating architectural tour of the Buddhist world. Nepal is not a country frozen in time. It is a nation standing at a crossroads, navigating the complex dance between its ancient heritage and the relentless pull of the modern world. This delicate balance is one of the most fascinating aspects of Nepal today. Yet for every challenge, there is a story of remarkable adaptation. Young entrepreneurs are creating innovative businesses that blend traditional crafts with modern design. This is the new Nepal. It is a country that honors its ancestors while building a future for its children. It is a place where the past is not a relic to be preserved in a museum, but a living foundation upon which the future is being built. If there is one thing that stays with you long after you leave Nepal, it is the spirit of its people. It is a unique blend of gentleness and strength, of warmth and resilience. This is a nation that has faced immense hardship, yet the spirit of the Nepali people has remained unbroken. You see this spirit in the warm, genuine smile that greets you everywhere you go. The gentle namaste is more than just a greeting. It is a gesture of profound respect, an acknowledgement of the divine in another person. This innate hospitality, this willingness to share what little one has with a stranger, is a humbling and beautiful thing to witness. This unbreakable spirit is perhaps Nepal's greatest treasure. So why should you go to Nepal? You should go for the mountains, of course. To stand in their shadow is to feel a sense of awe that words cannot truly capture. You should go for the adventure, for the history. But the real reason to go to Nepal is for the way it makes you feel. It is a country that gets under your skin and into your heart. It leaves an echo that stays with you forever. Nepal teaches you things you did not know you needed to learn. Nepal is an antidote to the noise and complexity of our daily lives. It offers a space for reflection, a chance to reconnect with yourself and with a sense of something greater. And once you have been, a part of your heart will always remain in that small, extraordinary land cradled by the Himalayas.